guy. What's your name? Raiden? Raiden, love you. Thank you for your energy and your enthusiasm. So appreciate it. Welcome back from morning tea. I hope we're feeling caffeinated, calorized. It's not really a word, but you know what I mean. Eaten some food, drank some coffee. We have arrived at a very exciting moment of the conference, which is the final of the auction competition. How good! I personally am so excited to see this. I've never seen an auction competition before, so I am delighted and I'm preparing to be amazed. It is proudly supported by ABC Photo Signs. Can we give them a round of applause? Deep thanks to you for your support. So as we know, yesterday, 11 brave contenders put themselves on the line, and we found out yesterday evening who our top 4 finalists are. So now they're going to perform live auctions right in front of us, and then the winner will be announced at tonight awards dinner. Now, to guide us through the competition, please welcome back to the stage a man we all know and love. He's a world-class auctioneer. He's a Harcourt's legend. He's a man whose commitment to hair maintenance is just as disciplined as his bid calling. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Shane Cortez. Hello, my friend.
How are you?
Look, I'm good.
Good.
I'm really good, and I'm really wanting to get into this competition. But before we go, there's just something that I just need to address, okay? And it's actually a question that has troubled me for a long time, for many years. I've had many sleepless nights over this question, but despite a lot of reflection, I just cannot reach a conclusion. So I thought before we go, maybe to help settle this once and for all, I could actually ask the room what they think. I think a group of high-functioning Harcourt's professionals are the perfect people to settle this question for me. So is it okay, guys, if I ask you a question and you can give me your answer? Okay, thank you very, very much. Okay, so it's a pretty serious question, so you'll understand why I've found it so difficult over the years. So I asked the room, was Shane's hair better in Outrageous Fortune when he played Hayden Peters? Pretty good. Or when he returned in West Side to play Hayden's father, Danny Peters. I mean, it's tough, right? You can see why it's been so difficult for me. So I think the only way we can resolve this is by clap-o-meter. So clap the loudest when you think Shane's hair was best. So do you think his hair was best in Outrageous Fortune? Oh! Some strong support. Or in West Side. We have a winner. Thank you so much for helping me once and for all put that to bed. But I think we can bring back that hair. Okay, well you heard it here first.
Do you know, Tony, before we go, it's horrible getting old. That moustache, I can't grow a moustache, so that is a glued-on one, and my face doesn't take glue, and it was awfully hot, so the bottom half of my face, every time we did a scene, it would just go, it would get loose, and I'm sure it ended up in your ear at some point and stuff like that. There we go.
We did have to do a lot of kissing. Do you know, yesterday when I came up, before I introduced Shane, he said, hey, when you go out there, tell everyone that I'm the best kisser of any actor ever. He's actually pretty good. Okay. Good luck out there. I can't. Whoa. Oh, I got another one. Good luck on the competition. Over to you, Shane.
Thank you. You've been magnificent. Thank you. Hey, this is a very exciting time for me, the final of the Harcourt's auction competition. As I alluded to yesterday, if you weren't in the room, the Harcourt Senior Cup has some phenomenal names on it, gone to have incredible careers in auctioneering today and tonight, in particular at the awards. One more name is going to be added to it from 4 of the top contenders from yesterday. It was all based on a points system. If you've never been to an auction competition before, there's certain things we look for in the class of the suit, the storytelling, their introduction, their ability to count bids, their salesmanship, everything, ability to defend the reserve price, answer the questions, a whole lot going into it. It's like being up here and a duck underwater type of thing. And you'll see 4 guys that are pretty cool at what they do. That being said, yesterday's competition, if you saw it, was incredibly close as well, and I do want to put my hand in the air and say to guys like Braden, to Mark McGoldrick, to those guys that missed out as well. We've all been there, and sometimes it's just not your day, but they're incredible auctioneers, and I'm very, very proud of them. Today, what we're doing is we're auctioning off a property in Wellington. Galvin, where are you, Gail? Down with a team group. We auctioned this property together a while back. It is an incredible property. Now, the price it's going to sell for today is not the price it's sold for. It's sold for well in excess of today's price, but this is about a sequence. So thank you, Gail, for arranging this, and to the team from Team Group as well. What we're looking for the auctioneers is fun, is humour, is ability to control. I'm going to be their vendor if they have to ask me. As you know, the reserve price is $1.6 million. The feedback is kind of 1.2 to 1.3, but I need 1.6. I don't have to sell. I'm not in no hurry. I can rent it out. I can do all this. I'm just giving it a go. So if they need to talk to me, they'll talk to me. It'll be a very open conversation. So we're going to kick it off. Our first auctioneer comes from the Garden City. He's a very, very funny guy. He's also a very successful auctioneer. He was in Melbourne last week representing us in New Zealand against the best of Australasia. He's one of the great storytellers, ladies and gentlemen, from Homewood Real Estate. Would you please put your hands together for number one, the man who's kicking off, Mr. Dan Pengelly.
Well, kia ora and good morning, Harcourts. How are you? Sorry, I surprised you. You weren't expecting a question. I'll try that again to get everyone. How are you? Wonderful, very good. Now, I have a question for you that you might not be expecting, but make some noise if you have heard of Captain Planet. Okay, about half the room. I may have picked the wrong angle. Okay, let's see how we go. Now, our vendors were not a group of 5 ethnically diverse youngsters gifted with magical rings, but they were a group of 3 middle-aged, educated Caucasians gifted with privilege. And thank you. And together, with their powers combined, they formed a polycule. And that polycule needed a home. Jonathan, with his love of water, sought out the perfect oceanside location where you can witness dawn and dusk across the waves, swim laps in your own indoor pool and broil away in that outdoor spa. Nicola, she's our fire baby. She made the entire north wall of the home double glazed with windows and added the atrium skylight to capture the sun throughout the home. Installing central ducted heating, closed fire, gas mains, underfloor heating, and an outdoor fire so you can enjoy that all year round. Now, Alan, he's our man of earth. He chose polished concrete flooring for the garage and those bedroom feature walls, bringing nature inside with those wooden Jara joinery. Outside, he landscaped pathways, regenerative native plantings, and inviting in native bird life across the 2 acres. Now, this nerdy polycule didn't take pollution down to zero, I'm afraid, but they did create an architectural sanctuary to appreciate their own environment from, and they called it 360 Parimata Road, Po Atahanui, Porirua City. Described as an estate and freehold, 8,741 square metres, more or less, on Lot 4, deposited plan 78306. Contained and described on record of title, Volume 45A, Folio 85 of the Wellington Land Registry. Now, settlement, that is Friday, the 26th of May, 2026, and a list of chattels that remains unchanged.
Mr. Auctioneer.
Oh, yes, heard it, but can't see it. Hello, sir.
That settlement date is only 3 days away. That's ridiculous. That doesn't give anybody time to get their ducks in a row. What's the chances of an extension?
I can ask for you, sir. Where's my owner? Mr. Vendor, if a bidder wanted to have a little bit more time to enable him to bid today, would you consider a later settlement?
What constitutes a little bit more time?
Oh, good question. I'll keep going back and forth. Sir, I've just had a very private conversation with my owner. What sort of time frame are we talking about? Days, weeks, months?
I'd like the 1st of June.
The 1st of June. Oh, okay. Let me have a wee... I'll get back to you, right, with one moment. 1st of June, he's asking, I think it's King's birthday weekend, so I think that might be maybe the 2nd of June on the Tuesday. Would you be comfortable with that?
That's great.
Okay. Sir, 1st of June, King's birthday weekend. Would you be happy with the Tuesday, the 2nd of June?
Good to go.
Very good. All right, very good. Good luck to you today, sir. Now, as I was saying, settlement is sorted for most of you. The list of chattels, that is unchanged. Now, it doesn't have to include the bench press in the gym, which I'm sure will be a weight off your chest. Now, I may bid on behalf of our owner today. If I do so, I'll clearly label that as a vendor bid for you, and I'll only do this underneath that reserve price. Now, if the top accepted bid matches or betters that reserve, then quite simply, you might be the purchaser. Now, I may nominate the sums for bidding, I may refuse a bid, and if there's any confusion, say 2 of you go at once, I will just revert to the last undisputed bid, and then we can resume the auction. Now, our vendor may withdraw the property from sale at any point up to and even during proceedings. Now, the auction is over when the contract comes to palm like so, and if that's in your favour, you're going to sign that memorandum of contract, you're going to acknowledge that you've received the approved REA guide, and you're going to arrange the payment of your 10% deposit and complete the GST information in Schedule 3. Now, my owners have been too aggressive with their recent climate activism, and so they've engaged my agent Chris Kelly to sell their property as they need the house sold to pay for their bail money for them and Greta Thunberg. So, in the words of my polycule planeteers, the power to bid is now yours. Who would like to get me underway? Who would like to purchase this property? Perhaps, sir, now that you've got that date sorted, can we get you in after the long weekend? Perfect time to move, perhaps. 1.1 might be a nice place to start.
950.
950. Very good morning to you, sir. You look like a planeteer to me, ready to fight there for the environment. 950, a little bit light. Would you consider that 1.1 I suggested? Very good. Work with you. Welcome in, sir, at 950,000. Let's move to that 1.1 though. I look for 150,000 on the ride for the first time for Parramatta Road. Second,
30K.
third time. Heard it, didn't see it.
30K.
30K. Welcome in, sir. Very excited to get you in after that long weekend. 30K a little bit light. Would you get me to that 1 million? All right, 30K at 980, sir. Good luck today at 980. Do we come right back and go to that million, sir? At 980,000, first time. Second, third call.
Yes, I'm in.
At another 30,000 to take me to 1,010,000 there. At 1,010,000, I look for 1,040,000.
Just round it up.
To 1.1, sir. Very good. At 1.1, 90K on the rise, sir. Good work. You are a planeteer, I reckon. At 1.1, and do we do another 90,000, sir? At 1.1, once, twice. Third time.
Half that.
Half that at 45, at 1,145,000. At
Yep.
1,145, at another 45, at 1,190. At 1,190, who takes me to 1,235? But at 1,190, I have first call. Second, third time at 1,190,000. Sir, welcome back in. Would you like to? At 1,190, if it's not 35, perhaps 20 or 10. But at 1,135, first time. Second, third call. Look, I don't hesitate then on a vendor bid of that 45,000 at 1,135,000 with me on a vendor bid. This wonderful lifestyle, over 2 acres here, that indoor pool, indoor gym at 1,135, first time. Second, third call, sir. The other bidders are looking at you. I think we might be ready.
1235.
At 1,235. Thank you. At 1,235. Was I saying 1,135? Gosh, you're my best friend, sir. Thank you so much. Keep being nice to the auctioneer and I'll help you win. At 1,135, but I will extend that opportunity to the rest of you if you're being nice to me at 1,235.
Round it up.
At 1,235 and 1.3, sir. Lovely bid at 65,000 on top at 1.3. At 1.3 now, who takes me to 1,365? First time. Second call. Third time at 1.3. How do we feel, team? Sir, another 65 at 1.3. All right, sir, any more? Well, a vendor bid then happily, perhaps another 20,000, perhaps at 1,320. 1,320 with me on a vendor bid. What do we say, team? First time. Second?
1,444.
1,444, sir. Where have you been on my auction? Welcome in. At 1,444. Wonderful bid there. At 1,444. Who takes me to 1,555? First time.
Yeah, line it up again.
At 1,555, sir. Wonderful bid there at 111. No, 111 there, sir. Wonderful. All the ones there at 1,555. Who takes me to 1,666? Once, twice. Third time at 1,555, sir. Can I tempt you back in? At 1,555. Sir, can't sell it to you at 1,555. Could you get me to that 1,666?
It's my understanding that the highest bidder, as the highest bidder, I get exclusive rights to legally buy at the owner's reserve price. So why would I increase my bid?
Well, sir, you don't get exclusive rights to that, first of all. So it's only the vendor that can give you that today. But at 1,555, I'm not permitted to sell to you. So I would be trying to jump the shark here and just get it over and done with, not give the others time to think and change their minds and get back in. Would you like to get me that 1,666? At 1,555, is there a number you would get me to, sir? At 1,555, gentlemen, I'm going to pause the auction if I don't see any further bidding. At 1,555. Right, the auction is open and live, but now pause, Mr. Vendor. We've got 3 active bidders here.
It's gone good.
Yeah, I thought so. 1,555. We're well above that feedback at 1.2 to 1.3. I know we're not at that optimistic 1.6, but if I were you, I'm thinking toss it on the market. We're above. Oh, sorry, did I make you? You got a little bit upset there. Not toss it. Gently invite the market in to participate. And look, I think we could pour some petrol on the fire and get some more bidding.
I appreciate you know where my reserve is.
Yep.
I told you what my reserve is. There was no change to that. But what you can do is you can say under the best practice guide of auctions.
Sir, have you been researching?
I have
Nobody
been
reads that.
researching.
Thank you so much.
I will give the highest bidder the exclusive rights for 1 hour.
For 1 hour?
Yep.
Very good. Okay. Mr. Top Bidder, private conversation here. Can't sell it to you at 1,555, but whoever's got the top bid has exclusive rights to talk to the vendor.
Okay, well, I'll consider that, but I'm fine right now.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your patience. We're at 1,555,000, not on the market. I can't sell it to you, but my vendor has instructed me that whoever holds the top bid, if I pause and pass the auction in, they get exclusive rights to talk to the vendor one-on-one without anybody else for 1 hour, and then we may be sold. So, does that tempt you? Would you like to be the one having that conversation?
Yeah, in that case, I won't round you up this time, but I'll give you 45K.
45K at 1.6. Oh, sir, I want to know what you're sort of rounding up. Was it up to the 1.2? But at 1.6, I have. First time at 1.6.
Line them up.
At 1.6, line them up at 1,666 there, sir. You love those 444s, 555s, 666s at 1,666. Do we sell on the devil's number? I hope not. At 1,666, sir, can I tempt you back in? Would you like to round me up again at 1.7? Perhaps another, what's that, 34,000 perhaps at 1,666. Once, twice.
20K.
20K at 1,686. At 1,686, it's here. It's against you now, sir.
Round it
at
up.
1,686. There we are at 1.7, sir. Very good. Another 14 on top at 1.7, unless you'd like to go to the 2. At 1.7 I have. First call. Second time for Paramata Road. Third time at 1.7. What do we say, sir? At 1.7. Well, look, happy to say we're on the market and I sell here at 1.7 unless I see further bidding.
Line them up again.
At 1,777, sir. Shall we go to 1,888? Knock them out of the water at 1,777, 70,000.
Go to
77,000.
1.8.
Oh, there we go, rounding it up at 33 on the rise at 1.8. Shall we line them up, sir?
Same.
At 1,777 and 1.8, the 33, the 1,833 there, sir. Good work.
1,823.
1,823. Oh, thank you very much, sir. Very better maths than mine. You can be in this competition next too, if you like. Right, at 1.8, sir. Do we go 1,888? Line them up. First call. At 1,823. At 1,823 here. First time. Second. Third call at 1,823. We're on the market at 1,888, sir. Or another 23 at 46. At 1,846 now. 1,888. At 1,888 now, 46 on the rise. We'll go 22,000 at 146. No, 23 at 146. You're at 146. Sorry, 1,846,000. Am I saying it right now, sir? Thank you very much. At 1,846. My goodness, we are a collaborative bunch today. At 1,846, I sell away, sir. What do we say? Do we round it up? At 1,846 for the first time. Second, third, final time at 1,846,000, surely 1.9 in the room. At 1,846, do I sell, sir? Have I seen your best, even for 1,000? At 1,846, sir, even for another 1,000? It's going, it's going. Sold, congratulations, sir, at $1,846,000. Beautifully bid, sir. To my bidders, all three of you, you did great. I'm sure you'll get houses. Talk to my agent, Chris Kilkelly. He will sort you out with another property soon. To everyone else, I will leave you in the words with Captain Planet. We're the auctioneers. You can be one too, because selling lots of houses is the thing to do. The power to auction is yours. Thank you.
best storytellers. He goes good. So when you have an auction sequence in an auction competition, sometimes you sit out there and you go, hey, these numbers, we don't get those. We don't get those in a real auction, but we practice these on a daily basis. Most of the auctioneers that we work to have an app called Mental Maths, and we sit in our car, don't we, Braden? And we just add up numbers all day long. We also add up the last 3 digits of number plates as we go along. So if we're driving on the motorway, you're stuck in Auckland traffic, you've got X97421, you're adding up the 421 and the next one. So we're constantly adding up crazy numbers. So when you come to an auction competition, sometimes the numbers are a bit out there, a bit weird, but what we're looking for in particular is the ability to handle that pressure really well, but also to pick up the patterns that are going on. So Dan picked up a really good pattern over here. It was a really good pattern, and of course we've got a pattern over here with Tim as well. So in the next auction, just see if you can pick up what those 2 patterns are. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our second auctioneer is a wonderful, wonderful guy as well. He's been with us for a long, long time, but this is his first foray into senior elite division auctioneering finals. He's been knocking on the doors for a long time. He's one of the smartest dressed blokes you'll ever see. He is also from the Garden City, and we've got a lot of hope for this guy going forward as well. He's a great guy. He comes out of the Gold Stable. Would you please put your hands together for Riley Melzard?
The 2026 FIFA World Cup. It's just a few weeks away. And like any World Cup match, today we are expecting some passion, some drama, some poor decision making under pressure, and even an attempt to pay off some of the officials. That $50 still stands, by the way. Well, a magical morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's auction of number 360 Parramatta Road here in my apologies. A very magical morning. This property, 360 Parramatta Road, it's been procured and presented proudly by Rebecca Duncan and the good team at Harcourt's Gold. It is more formally described to you as a freehold parcel. It's some 8,741 square metres, which puts it just above 2 acres. It's Lot 4, deposited plan 78306, and it sits on that record of title, Volume 45A, Folio 85 of the Wellington Land Registry. Your settlement date, it's short and sharp. It's set as the 29th of May 2026, World Digestive Health Day. Good for those who are full of shenanigans. Chattels, that's Schedule 1. Hey, look, if someone here has recently missed out on an auction for a storage shed, well, firstly, thoughts and prayers. But secondly, you'll be pleased to know there's no shortage of storage with this one, with it coming with not 1, not 2, but 3 garden sheds for you to enjoy for all your storage needs. Now, very quickly, we're going to go over the code of conduct for today's auction before we get into the bidding. Folks, just like the 2026 FIFA World Cup final, you don't win today unless you hit the target. Meet the reserve and the top scorer, or they'll take the trophy. I can control the tempo of the game. Whether we are playing long balls or small passes, I'll call for the increments. I can blow the whistle on any bid that I deem not to be favourable for my owners. And you might see a teammate step in and take the shot at some point, but don't worry, I'll clearly point that out to you if that takes place. You may also see the home side step in a little bit earlier, but once again, it'll be clearly south of the reserve price, clearly labelled to you as a vendor bid. Now, until that final whistle blows, the game can still be called off at any time. And if there's a VAR moment, a dispute, well, I'll be the one to settle that, because we don't want things to get messy. When you score, don't walk off. You've got to sign the contract, pay that 10% deposit, and then lift the trophy, of course. Is there any questions before we get started?
Yes, Mr. Auctioneer, that settlement date, it's ridiculous. It's set for only 3 days. That
Absolutely.
doesn't give anyone time to get their ducks in order. What's the chance of an extension?
Very good. Where's my lovely vendor? Shane, how do you feel about the settlement date? Any movement on that?
Well, what does he want?
Sir, what would you like?
What about June 1st?
June, well, it's a good month because that's when the World Cup is. Would June 1st work for you?
Well, that's only a couple of days. Sure.
Happy to work with that?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Hey, sir, look.
If you can do it.
Absolutely, sir. More than happy to give you that privilege. We can settle on the 1st of June for you. Happy with that? I'll be looking for your bidding. Any other questions while we're on the topic? Beautiful. Now, you've got 48 teams travelling the world, but you won't need a passport to find world-class living here. Perched above the Powatahanui Inlet, the lifestyle out here is unbelievable. Honestly, stress levels probably aren't even allowed into the suburb. You got Whitby Village nearby. That gives you the co-op kitchen and the niche cafe for a nice beverage. It really is the kind of neighbourhood where kids grow up playing on the same team, not just living on the same street. The starting 11 here, well, it is world class. 5 bedrooms, 3 living spaces, 2 bathrooms, and 1 office. The lineup is immaculate. And footballers, well, they're not the only ones dribbling around here. Take one look at the kitchen. Suddenly, everybody's hungry. The entertaining here, well, that is elite too. Honestly, it is like having your own Madison Square Garden at home. And when you've got MSG at home, well, life suddenly packs a whole lot more flavour. And in football, well, a dive, that might cost you a yellow card. But here, when you take a dive into the pool, well, the only thing that's going to end up with is a postcard to your friends and family who are missing out. Now, Shakira says in her song, Waka Waka, it means to get up, to get moving. And in Māori, a waka can mean vehicle. So perhaps today, this very moment, this auction is your vehicle to get you moving to the life and the house of your dreams. But as advised, it is kick-off time. Who takes possession? Who opens the bidding? Sir, my question here, with the new settlement date, nice and comfy now, is there an opening bid? Absolutely sure. Very good. I'll continue to scan the room. Maybe a suggestion, say $1 million.
950K.
$1 million, sir.
No.
No? Couldn't tempt you in for 50 grand more? Yeah, absolutely sure. Well, sir, nonetheless, it's great to have you in the auction. I'll take your bid there at $950,000. We're off and away with my starter there at $950 is the bid. Who calls it $1 million? Cristiano Ronaldo, maybe you. Do you go to $1 million? Chuck 50 at it. First call with my starter. Second chance.
30K.
Where was that? Behind me, sir, at 50. Call it $1 million. Yeah, absolutely sure. Playing hardball. Just a 30K. Is it? 980. Very good at 980,000. Sir, do you retort with another 30 and call it $1,010,000. But I've got it here at 980 behind me. First call and opportunity for this fantastic home. 446 square metres of floor area. It's huge. Space for everyone at 980. Second chance. Third and final time. Sir?
Yes, I'm in.
You're in at $1 million. Absolutely. At $1 million and at 980 I had you, sir. So I've got you at $1,010,000. Got you now at 1010. That's the call. That's the bid.
Just round it up.
Round it up through to 1.1. Very good. 90 on. At 1.1 and you come back with a 90 of your own, sir. For all the chattels that come with this home, the 3 garden sheds, there's a whole lot of storage. Maybe you weren't too lucky yesterday, but I've got it at 1.1, first call. Second chance.
Half that.
Half that, 45 at 1,145 now at $1,145.
Yep.
Yes, and again at 1,190 at $1,190. Sir, how are we getting on this side? Haven't forgot about you, but it's at 1,190. You've got the Whitby Village just around the corner. Couldn't think of anything witty for that.
Same.
Same again at 1,190 at 1,235. At 1,235. Got you out in front there, sir. Winning bid, winning offer.
Round it up.
Round it up again at 1,235 through to 1.3, sir. Happy there. 1,235, chuck 65 at it. With 65 on now at 1.3. And it's good bidding because it's a good property at 1.3. I sing it down for the first chance and opportunity for the 5 bedrooms. That starting 11 is quality here. Second time. 3 living spaces. Third and final time here at 1.3. Buyers, are we absolutely all done and silent? Is there another 20 to go, say? Sir, how are you getting on? My starter. No? Would you chuck 10 at it? Or 5? I'm feeling awfully generous right now at 1.3. Holding that highest bid. Sir, with that settlement, what do we say? Absolutely sure at 1.3. Sir, could I get you to advance your bid? All done and silent. Folks, first chance here at 1.3. Looking for 20 to go. Second call. Third and final chance. Very good. I'm going to place another vendor bid at 1, 3 and 20 against you, sir. Back with me on a vendor bid. But I look for a retort. What do we say? Here to work with you today, not against you. at 1, 3 and 20. It's quality. You can spend the weekends fishing out on those crystal blue waters. Catch some paua here in Paua Tahanui. What do we say at 1, 3 and 20? Once, twice.
1,444.
1,444. Nicely done, sir. All the fours there, lines it up at 1,444. $1,444,000. Sir, do you round me up to 1,500? Or you, sir, I think you're my rounder. You're my round gentleman. Not like that, though. At 1,444. No, you're looking very, very sharp today. At 1,444, first call. Second time. Third and final at 1,400.
Line them up again.
Round it up again. Oh, absolutely. Double bid.
Line them up again.
Oh, line them up again at 1,555. Very good. 111 on at $1,555,000. That's good bidding. Sees the value. Bids on himself at 1,555. Who's got 1,600 for me? First call at 1,555. Second chance, sir. I'm steering you down. What do you got for me? At 1,555, third and final chance. Yeah, absolutely sure. Very good. If there wasn't enough MSG at home, the Chinese takeaways around the corner as well. At 1,555. Sir, could I get you to increase your offer?
Look, it's my understanding that as the highest bidder, I get the exclusive rights to legally buy at the owner's reserve price. So why would I pay more?
Well, because we haven't hit the reserve price yet, sir. Okay. Sir, would you increase your offer? Because I've got it here at 1,555. Or up the back behind me, absolutely sure. I'm going to pause the auction for a discussion at 1,555. No more vendor bids from me today. I'm going to give you 3 more opportunities. First chance at 1,555. Second time, sir. Absolutely sure. You don't want to bid? As he just said, he gets that first right to negotiate. You might miss out on that opportunity at 1,555. You'll be kicking yourself later. Whole lot of regret. So let's just pause the auction for a conversation. With you at 1,555. Shane, thoughts, feelings?
You know what my reserve is, Riley.
You're not moving, not budging.
I'm not moving.
Okay. You like me? Go have a conversation.
No, what you can do is you can offer exclusive rights.
Okay.
For 1 hour.
Okay, for 1 hour.
Yeah,
is this post-auction, is it?
Post-auction, and it's not illegal. It's just best practice.
Okay, well, Shane, I don't know about you. I have no intention of passing this auction in.
Good
At 1,555. Good gentleman, good fellow. Can you increase your bid for me? We're not selling. No. It's not a level that we can sell. No. Need you to increase. You're not going to buy it today? You're absolutely sure. At 1,555, you've got no further interest. You wouldn't even chuck a Goodwill 5 at it for me. All right, well, I'm going to reopen the auction, folks. We've had some discussions. Not very good ones. At 1,555, I'm going to bring it back to the floor and offer it back to you guys at one final time. The living here, it certainly will make life a bit like a movie because you've got the cinema.
Exclusive rights, Riley.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've got the exclusive rights, sir, to negotiate for 1 hour post-auction as per Shane. So that lies with you.
In that case, I won't round you up this time, but I'll give you 45K.
Okay, very good round up there, sir. I like it at 1.6 because we don't round up here. At 1.6, got you now. Sir, does that change your mind?
Yeah,
There's a bit of encouragement.
Line them up.
Line them up at 666. Very good. We like that number around here, don't we? 1,666. I was here yesterday at $1,666,000, sir. How are we getting on? Do you round me up over his lineup? First call, though, here at 1,600,000. Got you there at 1,600,000. I heard... Oh, 666, that's right, absolutely. 1,666, and I'm looking for 1.7, so you've been awfully quiet here. First call, though, at 1,666. I heard Ronaldo was looking at this one as a holiday batch because the quality's there. It's a great home. Second time here at 1,666.
20K.
20K at 86, at 1,686.
Round it up.
And round it up, very good, to 1.7. Nicely done, at 1 and 7. And sir, line them up. What do we say? It's here at 1.7, first call. Second chance. Is there another 20 to go? Or do you line it up with 777? At 1 and 7 I've got. I look for 1,770,000. 77. Third call. Sir, how are we getting on? It's here at 1.7. Is there even a 5 to go? No? Sir, is there 5 from you? Because it's at 1.7. Sir, I sell you the home. It goes your way if I see no further bidding. You hold that highest bid at 1 and 7. It goes out the door. Line them up, there it is. Got ya at 1,777 and 7. 1 in the 777, and you'll round me up.
Go to 1.8.
Yes, good. Rounds me up to 1.8. And same again from 77 with 23 on, so you'll call it 1,823 at 1,823. And you'll round me, no, you'll line it up at 1,888, but I've got it here. Oh, you're just going to go 23 again. At 23 through to 46, at 1,846. At 1,846,000. Sir, round up. No, at 1,846, selling for the first time an opportunity, folks. Is there 1.9? I'd love a round up or a line up at 1,846. Second call. Third and final chance. There's so much to love about this home. Wake up to those views over the crystal blue water. Sir, what do we say? Because it's selling. It is selling. It's going out the door at 1,846. Sir, is there even $1,000 to go? Or that roundup, I check in with you one final time. Or here, because it's selling at 1,846. It's going, gone and sold. Well done. Sir, you certainly waka-waka'd your way to victory. Nice work. Go home, celebrate, listen to a bit of Shakira, and enjoy the World Cup. To everyone else, enjoy the rest of the conference.
Well done, Riley. As you can see, we've pinned a whole lot of confidence and hopes on Riley. When you're up here, it's difficult when you're up here for a couple of reasons. One, we don't know what's going on when we're sub-auctioneers. Something can be thrown at you at any time. There can be disruptions. In fact, we were going to have a disruption today, but it didn't happen for the first bidder, so we like to put everyone on a playing field. We were going to have a DoorDash delivery for Marty Ritchie. We're going to have another for Chris Kennedy. We're going to have one perhaps for Mike Green, but it hasn't happened as yet. But the guys are handling all that disruption really, really well. So when they get to an area where nothing's happening, you try to tile close. You go first, second, and third. And what a first, second, third is when an auctioneer's up here, it's a threat. You've got to do something, or I'm going to do something. So when nothing happens after that third one, that's called a trigger. What we're looking for. So the trigger here is obviously to have a chat with me, and we find out what goes on. He offers that up, and it goes bang again. That's what we're looking for. Hopefully you're starting to pick up the patterns as well. Our third competitor is where we go to now, ladies and gentlemen. I've just got to remember who the order was, but our third competitor, here we go. Okay, there's a man who knows this area pretty well. He's doing some wonderful work down there in the capital city with the team group. He's got a great pedigree of auctioneering behind him. His uncle is what we term to be the godfather of auctioneering here in New Zealand. Ladies and gentlemen, would you give it up for this gentleman who's making his second appearance in the finals from Wellington? Here he is, Mr. Jack Summich.
Right, where's my bidders? As realtors, we're fortunate enough to walk through some truly beautiful homes. The kind that make you pause, nod quietly with approval, sometimes comment under your breath, oh, that's very nice, I'd live here. But every now and then, you encounter a property so exceptional, so commanding, and so breathtaking, that even as professional talkers, we're left scrambling for words. Trust me, it doesn't happen often, as you will all know. But in fact, this home is so beyond ordinary that it would be blasphemous to call it by an address. You've got to call it by its name. Pare Moana, cliff over the ocean. And how fitting, because referring to this place simply as a house would be like calling the Mona Lisa a good scribble on the back of a napkin. A masterpiece perched above the Pāotahanui Inlet with scale, luxury and presence in every single direction. It's one of those properties that reminds us why we fell in love with real estate in the first place. The only thing it lacks is a jetty, but I prefer to say it's without its peer. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jack Summich, here to draw to a close the fantastic works done by Gail Van Hattem, our listing agent, who was able to find some choice words to say about the remarkable property at number 360 Parramatta Road, Pāotahanui in Poreroa City, which is in Wellington for those of you who aren't capitally inclined. It's freehold, of course. It's on 8,741 square metres, a monumental parcel. On lot number 4, deposited plan 78306, neat and tidy in the Wellington Land Registry under volume 45A, folio 85. Now, vacant possession, we do offer you that I note you move in 3 short days.
Mr.
So-
Auctioneer,
Where is that, sir? Hello.
that settlement only 3 days away. That doesn't give anyone enough time to get their ducks in order. What's the chance of an extension?
Oh, that's a good question. So have you asked for one formally through Gale in terms of a variation? Bear with me, 2 seconds. Where's Mr. Cortez?
I'm here, mate.
What would be your preferred settlement date, sir?
Ideally June 1st.
The 1st of June, is that a weekday, or I don't have a calendar on me? Hopefully it is. Shane, this lovely gentleman over here from Auckland would like to buy this property, but he'd ask for a 1st of June settlement. Now, I don't have my phone because you took it off us, but would that be appropriate as a settlement date, sir?
It's only 2 days later, isn't it? 3 days later, so it should be fine.
May,
29th of
June.
May.
All right, okay. I thought you said July, but anyway.
Yeah.
No problems. Okay, you're happy with that? Well, not 29th, or Thursday, what is it?
If it's a working day.
It's a working day. Happy with that? So you're happy to proceed on that basis? You've got your cash ready to go anyway. You just got to get out of Sharesies or something. Is that right? No problems. Happy to bid on that basis? As I mentioned, you move in 3 short days, or perhaps in this gentleman's instance. Happy to open that up to the floor, Shane, as well?
Yeah, what's that?
Okay.
sorry?
Well, anyone else would like that settlement date, that would also be honoured as well there. Chattels list, well, that's a stunning array, as it should be with a property of this calibre. I'm sure you're okay with that, but we are selling subject to a reserve, right? The highest bidder whose bid I accept today, you will be the purchaser. Any disputes surrounding any of those bids will restart from the last undisputed bid and kick back off from there. Cassie has granted me the exclusive right to refuse a bid if it's not in her best interest, move things along with a vendor's bid. Now, if I use that, please bid more, and unashamedly, I'm not using it to inflate the value. I'm here to help you own it today. When the property is sold just like that, 2 obligations, please. Sign this contract and pay that all-important 10% deposit. Get ready for your life to change forever. What's hidden in plain sight as you drive down Paramata Road, but as you ascend that palm-lined approach, the home reveals itself slowly, deliberately, and cinematically. After experiencing the extraordinary estate, you'll realise this is far more than just geography. It speaks to presence, to permanence, and to a home so perfectly positioned it feels less constructed and more orchestrated. Because Paremoana does not simply sit on this landscape, it belongs to it. Suddenly the scale hits you. 466 square metres of architectural brilliance unfolding across a residence where volume, proportion, and light have been executed with surgical precision. This is not a home that quietly nods towards luxury. This is a home that stares directly at it, but not in an in-your-face kind of way. The ample bedrooms, the multiple living zones, and the grand entertaining spaces balanced effortlessly with that intimate feel of retreat. A residence crafted over decades alongside some of New Zealand's leading architectural and interior designing minds, where every room has been positioned with one sole purpose: to honour that view. And what a view it is, folks. Morning light dancing across the inlet, golden sunsets rolling across the hills in the rear, storms moving across the water like they're a live theatre performance exclusively for you as the custodians of Paremoana. Most people get to experience this outlook for perhaps a weekend. You wake up to it every single day. Perhaps the true brilliance of Paremoana is not its scale, but it's the way it makes that scale feel so intimate and personal. Just under 2¼ acres of immaculately landscaped grounds, the regenerating native bush, they create a sanctuary that detaches you from the outside world and brings you to one belongs entirely to you. Children will disappear for hours. Pets can roam free, live their best lives, and summer unfolds exactly as it should. Poolside, glass in hand, friends refusing to leave. But the amenities list is a sight to behold: the covered swimming pool, the spa, the gym space, the expansive entertaining areas, and the substantial garaging, adequate for 4 chariots, or to remain configured for that executive work from home flexibility as it currently stands. But even with all this luxury and all of this grandeur, And all of this architectural significance, Paremoana understands something that many luxury homes do not. True prestige never needs to raise its voice. It's calm, it's confident, it's certain, it's effortless. Estates of this calibre are tightly held for that reason. Once you arrive, you never want to leave. So you're not bidding on real estate today. You're bidding on a landmark, a sanctuary, a statement. Some will call it Paremoana, but only one of you can call it home. So who will that be, folks? I'm in your hands for an opening bid. There's some yellow hats in the room. Where do we start? At 360 Paramata Road and Pawatahanui, folks. In your hands for an opening bid. Perhaps another question. Would I like to proffer a number, perhaps, get us underway? Would have thought maybe 900 was in the room.
950.
Good, sir. Well bid. Appreciate that and welcome in. Good luck to you at 950,000 now. Who squares the ledger at $1 million? So you had that variation. We'll honour that for you. Would you take me to $1 million then, sir? But at 950 now, chasing down another 50 to go. First call at 950,000. Where's the million? Twice.
30K.
Pardon me?
30K.
30,000. You wouldn't take me to the $1 million, sir? Right, well, at 980 and 2 in the race. Good luck to you with your bidding, sir. I'd still look for that $1 million, but don't let me limit you at 980. Once called, chasing a little 20 to get me squared away. Twice. Third call.
Yes, I'm in.
For 30. Yep. Right, beautiful. That'll be $1,010,000, sir, and welcome to you as well. 3 in the race.
Just round it up.
Round it up to 1.1, sir. Don't let me limit you there at 1.1. That's a cracking bid with 90 to go. 1.1 now, chasing a little 50 perhaps at this early juncture. First call now, $1.1 million, gentlemen, with the variation. Twice.
Half that.
Righto, and 45, 145, sir. Welcome back in, and good luck to you again in 45 and 90, $1.19 million. Do you say 1235, sir? But it's 1.19 over here.
Same.
Yeah, 235, beautiful, away we go. Once now at 1235.
Round it up.
1.3, sir. Okay, no problems. You're going to go stronger even. 1235. You say 1.3. 1.3. Take the bank. They'll take that as well. But 1.3 million. That's 65 to go. First call now. Chasing another 30 if it's here. Maybe another 50. Don't let me limit you. Twice at $1.3 million for all of those panoramic views. The exquisite property that sits above the hill. Cliff above the ocean. 1.3. Third and final call. Perhaps a 10 to get yourself back in front there, sir. Didn't just come to watch me today. You came to buy exquisite real estate. What about over here? Right, we are below our selling instructions. Perhaps I place a vendor's bid here at this level. I'm going to place one at $1,350,000. It wouldn't surprise you to know it's not for sale at this level. 1.35. Who takes me through to 1.4 from here, please? Once, now at 1,350. Twice, sir, welcome you back in.
1,444.
1,444. Phenomenal bid, sir. $1,444,000. And away we go again. We're rolling again now. Who squares it away at 1.5? Perhaps at 1,444. First call now. Where's 1.5? Twice.
Line it up again.
Round it up again. A double bid, sir. Congratulations. That's fantastic. $1.5 million.
Line them all up.
Line them all up. 15555. Okay, $1,555,000. Thank you, sir. It's a good bid there. Really strong play there. $111,000. I think that's what it might have been. First call now at 1,555. Twice. For another 20 maybe, perhaps. Get yourself back in front, sir. You haven't bought it yet. Third and final call. Look at those views. They're blockbuster. 1,555. Right. Might be a little bit close for vendor bid, so I'll just have a private conversation. We are below our selling instructions. I have been granted the right to have that conversation with the highest bidder, but unless anyone wants to improve their position at 1,555, it's not for sale.
Mr. Auctioneer, it's my understanding that as the highest bidder,
Yes.
I get exclusive rights to legally buy at the owner's reserve price. So, yeah, I'm...
The auction best practice guide states that if the owner gives us that right, then we can offer you that. Would you like me to have a chat with him, sir? Happy with that? No one else wants to supersede this position at 1,555. I'll give you 3 more chances. 1 now, 2, and lastly... All right, Shane, look, we're going to have a chat about this, mate. Private conversation, everybody. Hey, Shane. Look, mate, we've got 1,555. He's read the Auckland Best Practice Guide, which Gail so cleverly put into all of the documentation, as she should. He doesn't want to move at this stage. He knows that that earns him a conversation with you. So what do you want to do at 1,555? We're pretty close.
You know where my reserve is. I want to keep that. But let's work towards that best practice guy. The highest bidder, if it's passed in, gets the first right to have a conversation.
I don't want to pass it in, Shane.
I don't want to pass it in
I've got
either.
2 other people in the room
That's
here. We're
okay.
itching
But
to
at the
go.
moment, I will talk with the highest bidder if that happens. I'll offer them those rights. Jack, for 1 hour.
1 hour. I don't know if you heard any of that, Sue. It was a very quiet conversation in the spare bedroom. You didn't hear him. So basically, sir, he's offering you that right at 1,555. He's not moving. He's asked me to show you his reserve price at $1.6 million. You can own the property right now. You've got 1 hour to make that decision. Otherwise, he's quite comfortable. When I go back to him and have another conversation, we'll get some further instructions. But he's offered me that right to you in the first instance. What would you like to do?
Keep going.
You're staying at 1,555. Yep. Mr. Cortese. Cassie. He's not moving. 1,555.
Well, offer the whole room the exclusive rights and see if that brings anyone out.
All right, shall do. Oh, some long conversations, but no one's really letting loose. And I can understand why, because you want to buy well in this market, but you also want to sell for a premium when you have a property like this. Mr. Cortese has offered me to offer all of you buyers the highest bidder the first right to purchase post-auction if it passes, and that is in the auction best practice guide. We are at 1,555 at this stage. This gentleman has that right. 1 hour, as Shane has mentioned to him, that's the same for everybody else. So unless anyone wants to supersede this
Mr.
position,
Auctioneer, if that's the case,
Yes,
I won't round you up this time,
No.
but I'll give you 45K.
yeah, okay. $1.6 million. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that bid. Well bid. Now he's in front. What do you say now, sir? Is another guy ready to go?
Yeah, line them all up.
Line them all up at 1,666. We had this yesterday. That's a little bit scary. Angelic numbers and 1-6 and clickety-click and whatever else you want me to say, but fantastic bid, sir. What do you say back to that? Little 66 on top is what he gave me. Do you say same or do you say half? 1,666. First call now. Twice offered to the room.
20K.
1,686. And 86 we go. That's a good year. Some will say,
Round
I
it
don't know
up.
anything about that. Round it up at 1.9, sir, you say. Or 1.7. $1.7 million now. 1,686 and 7 with 14 to go. Who's got another 14 in the room here? First call now at $1.7 million even. Twice. Third call. For want of 1,000, sir, get yourself back in front. What about you, sir? Shane, what are our instructions here?
Put it on the market.
Put it on the market. Sell it away, folks. We've got a new owner at Parimoana. It's going to go at 1.7 on my left.
Line them up.
1.777, of course it is, sir, and 77 to go. Who's got another 77?
Go to 1.8.
1.8 with 33, right back at
Same.
you. Pardon me?
Same.
Yeah, 1.8 and 33. No problems at all. 1.8 and 33. Here we go. It sells.
1823.
77, you're right, I'm dead. 1.8 and 23. 1.823 now. Selling away. Won't be here tomorrow at 1.823. First call. Same. 46. 1,846,000. I'll take the 1.8 and 46. Unless you know, you know. Here we go. It's 1,888. Line them up. Bang. Okay, he's in front at 1,888. Same as his last bid, and away we go. First call. It's gone. Parimoana has a new custodian twice. Won't take a late bid, sir. Third and final time. 1,888. Sold. It's a lot cheaper than we actually sold it for. What a phenomenal property. Well bought to you, sir. I really appreciate the intent. You're settling in 3 days, so get ready to move in because you're never leaving. I've been Jack Summich.
Thank you for getting it. Thank you, Jack. There you go. There's picking up patterns. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. Play some music. Thank you. Just some little deliberations between the intricacies of a judging sheet, but we've got it all sorted. So, Jack, great call, Team Group. I know, very, very proud of you. A new auctioneer joining Team Group very, very soon as well. A good friend of mine. I won't announce his name at the moment. I'll leave that up to Marty, but I'm very excited to see him come into the fold. Our next and our final competitor, ladies and gentlemen, also heralds from here down in the Garden City. He's no stranger to the finals when he's here. He comes out of the Homewood stable. He's a manager. He's an exquisite auctioneer as well. Would you please put your hands together for our final competitor of the competition, Mr. Kyle Sieberts.
To celebrate and formalise the perfect union of Tony Jenkins and his endearing Helen Charles. Wait, that can't be right. The perfect union of engineering and the healing charm of the Paotawanui Inlet. Kyle Sieberts is my name. Bidders and buyers, a very good afternoon. I'm proud to represent Harcourt's Homewood, and some days I amaze myself and other days I put my laundry in the oven. Tony Jenkins is the listing agent, not the groom, not yet anyway, but a boon, I must say, to any campaign. And I understand he only got the job because our vendor's dear friend and local man about town, Marty Ritchie, declined the role, apparently refusing to facilitate a situation where he could no longer come to party at 360 Parramatta Road in Whitby. It is a marvel of construction and deconstructivism, a masterstroke of Kiwiana quirk, and a family paradise that'll make your collective autobiography unputdownable. The contract tells the story of a colossal 8,741 square metres, more or less, Lot 4, deposited plan 783606, I should say, described by and contained within unique identifier volume 45A, folio 85 on the Wellington Land Registry. Settlement day is the 29th of May. That's pretty soon, so your lawyers will be in a very good mood this week, bidders and buyers.
Mr. Auctioneer, that settlement date is ridiculous, being only 3 days away.
Hello, sir.
It doesn't give anybody the time to get their ducks in order. What's the chance of an extension?
So, what are you thinking in terms of your extension?
Ideally June 1st.
June 1st. Rightio. Where is my vendor?
I'm here. Kyle.
Mr. Vendor, can you tell me whether June 1st is a Sunday or a Saturday?
No, it's a Monday.
It's a Monday. Yep. And are you happy to settle on that day?
I am. It's only 3 days, isn't it?
Fine. Good. Here you go, sir. Any other questions? Best of luck with your bidding today. All right, I hope I have missed a beat there. I don't know. But, sir, are you happy with the Monday?
Yeah.
Great, let's get on with it, shall we? All right, the channels list, well, it's a mesmerising collection of the essentials for prudential purchases, bidders and buyers. The pluses, of course, the bench press and the pool equipment. And that fabulous pool reminds me, your commitment today, bidders and buyers, is to abide by the rules of auction. In swimming terms, if you'll indulge me, I am your lifeguard today. You'll dive in the deep end. To do the alternative would be stupid. Whether butterfly applies or breaststroke is best, I will decide the increments. I can reject your bid and eject you from the pool if I feel it's not in the best interests of my vendor. If I dive in and give you a push, it's a vendor bid, I'll describe it as such. If you think you see a shark, don't worry, it's just one of our friendly local colleagues. I'll point them out. And no synchronised bidding or pool noodle fights, please, bidders and buyers, or I will make you backstroke to the last bid. All right, the other side of the pool? The other side of the pool is the reserve. It's a mystery. It's confidential. And I'm starting to doubt this metaphor now. Look, don't worry, I won't let you bump your head. I'll shout flip turn. You'll do one of those somersault things, and then there'll be no further vendor bidding, and you do as many laps as you like. The last one swimming will be grinning when they sign the contract and pay a 10% deposit. Now, I had an architect friend look at that conduct of auction and he said it needed some more structure. He also said of 360 Parramatta Road, it is captivating, and he said there are 360 degrees, why stick to one? You see, bidders and buyers, the unifying features, or lack thereof, I should say, can be a feature of the unified. Maybe that's why I thought of Tony and Helen. Helen, well, she's more sedate. Tony, he's out the gate. But they just work. Like this pavilion-esque home with its barrel roof, they just make sense and they barrel on. So too has the story of these 460 square metres with a cast of footy teams and employees, boyfriends and best friends, cats with 9 lives, amicable ex-wives, baby showers and lads' weekends. Their family has thrived here, ladies and gentlemen, and so too will yours. These living spaces unfold to courtyards and spa pools and gardens and all manner of decks. It is quite mesmerising. It all enjoys this perfect picturesque view. The perfect canvas for your family portrait. I'll paint you a quick picture. It's Saturday evening, the little ones are asleep, your friends are gathered, laughter rolling through this gorgeous home. And on the Find My app, your teenagers, you see them somewhere in the distance on your vast property, far away enough for them to be boasting to their friends about their unique brand of freedom, but close enough for you to know that they are safe as houses. And then when the Pinot runs out at 3 o'clock, the clock strikes 3, you'll march Marty Ritchie to the front door. Marty's protestations, a testament to the allure of this home. It goes good in a party, he will say, as he clambers onto that same lime scooter your wee one returned from primary school on Friday. Too often, bidders and buyers, is the phrase, where do you find the next one used at auction? Ladies and gentlemen, this property is obviously utterly unique. And so to you I say, take a deep breath, dive in, and don't stop until it is yours. Who starts us away with an opening salvo? What about you, my good friend? It's going to be a pretty mad Monday, but you'll be so excited to get the keys. Do you want to start me away with something nice and cheerful? What do you say? I look for an opening salvo. I do a 360 for 360. You've got similar style, you gentlemen. Maybe we start the bidding at a nice and easy $800,000.
$950K.
$950K, best of luck to you, sir. You wouldn't just call it a million, would you? Easier for the auctioneer to remember. No? At $950,000, I know you've got interest, my good friend. Do you want to compete here? First call. At $950,000, second call.
$30K.
Where was that? Well, I just asked you, sir. At $980,000, there's your competition, sir. Take comfort in it. You know it's not a lemon. I think there's many lemon trees on the property. Indeed, it's $980,000 and against you. First call at $980,000. Second call at $980,000. Third and final call.
Yes, I'm in.
You're in. Nice to meet you, sir, at $1,010,000. Is that correct? $1,010,000 I have now.
Just round it up.
Just round it up to $2 million. I'm so impressed, sir. What a bid. You're a big deal, sir. Did you mean 1.5? 1.1. All right, at 1.1, he adds 90,000. Against you there, my good friend, at 1,100,000. 90 on the rise, first time. I counted down 3 times, second call.
Half that.
Half of that. That's you, sir. Nice to see you. 1,145,000.
Yep.
1,145,000 and 1,190,000. At 1,190,000, I count it first time. Same there, 1,190,000 and 1, 2 and 35. At 1, 2 and 3, 5,
round it
almost up. Sequential, could
round
be consequential, round it up at 1, 2 and 3, 5. What are we doing, sir? 1.3, is it? 1.3 at 1, 2 and 35 to 1.3, he adds 65. Count it down, first time, second call. Third and final call at 1.3. Any better bid? Any better offer? So you're not going to lose it now, surely? What about you, my friend? Do you want to improve? At 1.3 I have. Would you give me something smaller, perhaps? Well, folks, I tell you what, I'm in a position where I probably have to vendor bid again. I don't want to have to do that. And so I'd encourage you to do something. You know this property's got it all day long, so I'll vendor bid. And I'll place the bid there at $1,310,000. And I'll make it nice and easy for you. But we're not for sale at the current level, bidders and buyers. First call at $1,310,000, second call. Third
1,444.
1,444. Where was that before, sir? You could save us all time, sir. At 1,444. Impressive move, sir. I commend it. What a masterclass of a bid that is at $1,444,000 going once. I do apologise, folks. Second call. Third and final call at $1,444,000.
Line 'em up again.
44. Beg your pardon?
Line them up again.
Line them up again. Are you taking me to 1,555, sir? Great work there at 1,555 against you. And against you, my good friend. First time, second call, third and final call at 1,555,000. Any better bid? Any better offer? Would you give me something cheap and cheerful, sir? Nice 20,000. What about you, my good friend? Something as easy as 10,000. It's a gorgeous landscape. Your family will thrive. Would you give me 10, sir? What about 5? At 1,555, look, if there's no further bidding, I pause. I have a conversation with my vendor. Are we all done in silence? All right, where's my vendor?
Mr. Auctioneer.
Hello, sir.
It's my understanding that as the highest bidder, I get exclusive rights to legally buy at the owner's reserve price.
Sir, you get, that's with owner's instructions, sir. You've forgotten the first part of the sentence in the REINZ Best Practice Guide. I think it's 3.19. Shoot me if I'm wrong. But I do need to talk to my vendor in order to make what you're saying valid, sir. So I'll be right back. All right? Or do you want to bid again? No? I thought you might say that. Where's my vendor?
I'm here, Carl.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
Do you want me to come down there?
No, you can say that. Mate.
Great. Now, we've had, I think, a real ding-dong battle here, sir. And if you don't mind me saying, quietly, the feedback, as you know, has been lower than this. I think you've just had the best appraisal the Wellington region will offer you. So shall we put it on the market, or what would you like me to do?
You know what my reserve is, Carl.
Of course I do, sir. I would be in breach if I didn't. Now, are you saying that you'd like me to keep trying?
What I'd like you to do is perhaps run with a gentleman. Yeah, you're dead right. It's not illegal, right? But I'd like to exercise my right to offer the highest bidder if the property is passed in.
Sure, if the property's passed in.
Yep.
Okay, I don't want to let that happen.
No, we
so
won't.
let me give it a crack.
For 1 hour.
All right, 1 hour. Oh, God, okay. Sir, get up here. He wants me to run with you. Let's get to work. All right? Hey, tell me, I'm not in a position to sell at the current level, sir. If you don't bid again, my good friend, I pass the property in. Now, that does not give you any peace of mind, I'm sure. So, who's got a few thousand for me? Let's get this auction back on track. At 1,555,000, I'll count it one more time. First call. Second call, I'll take 5 Rutherfords if I have to. Third and final call at 1,555,000. Any bit of bid? Nope. All right then. Oh, you look like you want to talk, sir.
If I've got exclusive rights, I won't round you up this time, but I'll give you 45K.
Okay. All right. So are you just giving me 45K, sir? Or are you asking to have a discussion with my owner? I just want to be really clear about what your intention is here.
I'll give you 45K.
Thank you. You could have just said that. I do appreciate it, though, sir. It's nice to see you. I do like you, sir, sincerely. At 45K on the 555, I should say, that takes me to 1.6. It's a lovely job. He rounds me up and line them up, and you're looking for 666, sir. Can I say 777? At 666, then no problem at all. 66, clickety-click, on the rise. Once called, second, third and final call. 20K.
20K.
686, nice work, sir. Nice to see you back like Brill cream.
Round it up.
Round it up. Is it 2 million? Please tell me, sir. Value's there potentially. What do you say? That's up to you. At 686 and rounds me up with 14 to 1.7. 1.7 I have now, first time, second call. Third and final call at 1,700,000. At 1.714 on the rise. What are we doing here, sir? Any bit of it over here? Would you give me a handful? My good friend over here, 1.7. Would you like to improve your own position? I just thought I'd ask. No? All right. Well, for bidders and buyers, it gives me great pleasure to announce we are on the market and selling if there's no further bidding.
Oh, line them up.
Line them up at 2 and all the zeros lined up. No? All right then, at 1.7 and he adds 77. 77, stairway to heaven, sir. Not now. You've got long, happy years to live at this address at 1.777.
Go to 1.8.
Go to 1.8 now. Okay, no
Same.
problem. 23 there and 823. Great work there at 823, the bid now. First time. Second call, I'm selling. Third and final call in 23 at 46, at 846. At 846 the bid now. Are we adding 23 as well? What about you here, sir? First time. Second call at 1,846,000. I'm selling. Third and final call at 1,846,000. When you said same, you didn't mean round me up there, did you? 846 now. Are you going to bid again, sir? I'm selling. We enter the valley of no return. Would you round me up? What do you say, sir? Well, at 846, where the work week fades away when you get through the gateway, bidders and buyers, I'm very happy to announce we are gone and sold! Land, glorious land. The classic agent quandary. Is it subdividable or subdivisible? The answer is it is subject to council consent, agents, all right? Time is a cruel mistress, so I will keep this short, bidders and buyers. I'm sure that's why you bought, sir. You'll have many happy years at this address. To the underbidders, stick with Harcourts. We're with you all the way. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Kyle Siebert, and I'm on my way to get my scones out of the washing machine.
Right, well done, Kyle. So that's four very tough calls. I don't know what the numbers are. We all know them after that first sequence. So I think they did a tremendous job, as they always do. We train for that, and I'm very, very proud of them. We'll be announcing the winner tonight at the dinner. To Gail and the team from Team Group, thank you very much for the property. From the team from Grenadier, thank you. Commercial, thank you for the team for the property from yesterday. To our judges, thank you. We'll carry on with the rest of the day. We'll see you tonight at the awards where we'll announce our Auctioneer of the Year.
Signage and print are much more than